everybody. So I don't normally subject you to this face for a normal craft video. It's just usually my hands, which sometimes are good, sometimes are bad. Evidently my fingernails were dirty yesterday. But besides that, I had to say something. I had to stop off at Michael's today. I was looking for squirty bottles because squirty bottles work well in some crafts. And of course they didn't have any. But what they did have was Christmas decorations. Okay, check the date, Michaels. It's August 12th. I'm sweating. Look, glistening like a you-know-what. I worked up a sweat getting the stuff out to do today's project. Anyway, so I figure, well, you know, Christmas is right around the corner. So after I had been a little tirade about the it's 4 months away to Christmas is right around the corner and we could all use a little joy from Christmas, I decided today's project was going to be a Christmas ornament. So if you're interested in learning how to make Christmas ornaments, and this would be a super fun thing to do with, say for instance, some little girls that are having a birthday party and you want to do a project with them, but you don't want to outlay $1,000. This would be a super fun project to do with them. Whoop, excuse me. So bear with me. There's kind of a long list of stuff you need to do it, but none of it's particularly expensive, and it goes a long, long, long way, unless you perhaps spill it down the side of your brand new drawers that you just got for your craft room, which I can say I've done that. Anyway, so good luck. If you have questions, obviously post them in the comments because I might forget to tell you something. If you love what you see, give me a like, give me a comment, definitely subscribe to the page and hit that little dingy bell on the side because then you get to see my smiling face every time I post something new. And as I always say, guys, happy crafting. Okay, let's start with our supply list for this project. You're going to need some glitter. I keep all of my glitter in these wide opening jars because it's easy to dunk my spoon in there to get the amount of glitter I need. The super fine glitter works well, and I found that Hobby Lobby actually has very inexpensive glitter as compared to some of the other stores. And I'm telling you, when I say glitter goes a long way, it goes a long way. You will need polyurethane. Now this is, I think, a quart jar. Don't invest in a quart jar unless you need to polyurethane something, because you can make 30,000 ornaments with a quart jar. Get the teeny tiny jar. It's like 4 ounces for $3. I got mine at Home Depot. They do have options at Michael's, I think. Oh, the other thing, I've heard you could actually do this with Mop and Glow floor wax. I'm sticking to the official stuff, but hey, whatever floats your boat. If you got some in the cupboard, you can save yourself some money. You will need 2 funnels. The reason you need 2 funnels is one is going to be for your glitter and the other one's going to be for your polyurethane. You are going to need the most important part, Christmas ornaments. This is a plastic Christmas ornament that I purchased at Michael's. They have large round cylinders filled with them, and they're generally about 60 or 70% off from Halloween on. So you can get like 40 for $8. They also sell them individually. I buy them in bulk, and evidently my friends and I decided to do this last winter, and somehow between us all we bought several hundred, so I will be making Christmas ornaments for the rest of my life. What I did do last year was, I'm a teacher, and all my coworkers have little kids because I work with a lot of younger people. So for all of my coworkers, I got their kids' names and their favorite colors, and I made Christmas ornaments for all their children, and they were personalized. I have a Cricut machine and I cut their name out. And you can do that too. You can use stickers, or if you have a Cricut machine, you can cut a name out or a saying or whatever. But it was a nice personalized gift for my coworkers, and it wasn't something that they wouldn't use because everyone seemed to really appreciate them. Okay, you are going to need a couple of plastic spoons. This is so you can dump your glitter and your polyurethane into your container. your ornament. You are going to need ribbon. Again, it's a Michael's product, 60-70% off around the holidays. You do not have to put a bow on the ornament, but I'm a little over the top as far as ornaments are concerned, so I like bows on mine. Plus, I thought it was super cute that this one has the little teal sort of snowflakes on them and the dots. And the next thing I have that you need to purchase are doodads. And my little doodads happen to be little snowflakes and little shiny things. The nice thing about these doodads is they come in bulk in a little package. I use a lot of Jolie's boutique things, and they're self-adhesive, so you don't have to worry about gluing them onto your project, because working with a hot glue gun and a plastic ornament can melt it, and you don't want to do that. Plus, you don't want gobs of glue. The fact that these are self-adhesive are awesome. And they come in really pretty colors, and they're super inexpensive. You can make many ornaments out of one package of these doodads. I am the queen of doodads. I make really cute little girls' bows and flip-flops and things, so I have thousands of doodads. You'll need a little craft wire if you're going to do a bow. Again, like I said, you don't have to do a bow for this project, but I just like to do it to be a little bit over the top. Alright, so we're going to start by removing the cap out of your Christmas ornament. Okay? Just put it off to the side for now. And then you're going to take a regular old plastic red Solo cup and place your ornament in there with the hole facing out. And the reason you're doing this is because you need something to hold it stable while you're working with it. You're going to put your little funnel in there, and then I want you to take a couple of teaspoons of polyurethane and drip it into your ornament. I will put in about 2.5. That should be sufficient for this size ornament. Okay? Now we're going to put that off to the side. Alright, so you can take your ornament out, and you're going to put your funnel aside in a separate cup because it's going to be a little drippy. Now, you want to block off the top hole with your finger, and you want to swish, 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 swish your ornament around. Oops, I got a little drippy out there. Until every single part of your ornament is covered in the polyurethane. Okay? Then you're going to take your red Solo cup. Well, actually, let's do it this way first. Before you take your red Solo cup, you're going to empty as much of the leftover polyurethane as you can back into your jar. That's the reason I said it goes a long way. After that, you want to place your completely saturated on the interior ornament back into your red Solo cup with the hole facing down this time. The reason is you don't want too much of the polyurethane in your cup, but you need enough to coat it with the glitter. So now you're going to put it back in that red Solo cup, and you're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. Okay, I'll be back as soon as this is ready to go. So the next thing you want to do after about 5 minutes is you want to take your ball. It's actually kind of a disc more than a ball. Just wipe off the mouth of it on the outside. I use a Clorox wipe, which let me tell you, they're a hot commodity these days, but baby wipes would work too. And you're going to place it back in the red Solo cup. The red Solo cup just works as something to hold it in place. Okay? Now, you're going to open up your glitter. And I know some people hate glitter because when you use glitter, everybody uses glitter in the house. But it's really not that bad. You're going to take your clean funnel, ta-da, plain funnel, and you're going to place it in the hole, and you're going to take a teaspoon of glitter and put it right into the ornament. Shake that off a little bit, pull your ornament out, and now you're going to cover the hole again, and you're going to shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Make sure the glitter hits everything. You don't want any empty spots because it'll look yucky. You don't want it to look yucky. So just make sure that every part has some glitter on it. Even the neck, because the neck might show and you don't want to have blank spots. Okay, this is a kind of like a tealy blue color. The light in my room isn't very good. It's nighttime right now. But it's kind of pretty. I have themed Christmas trees every year, and one of my themed trees is teal, because I have a lot of teal accents downstairs. So I'll be able to use this, or I can give it as a gift. I'm a pretty smart girl doing my example with something I can use. Okay, after you feel, ooh, look at my finger, how funny. After you feel you've got every section, you can pour the leftover glitter back into the jar. Did you see how much glitter went back into the jar? When I say glitter goes a long way, glitter goes a long way. Okay, then you want to put your lid back on your jar, because let me tell you, you don't want this all over your floor. Okay, I'm going to toss that back where it belongs. Okay, always remember, you're going to have a little bit of a mess. So you just, like, I have a little piece of paper toweling down here, and I've got my wipe to clean up after myself. All right, so look at that. Got a beautiful ornament, and now it has to dry. So I would let it dry for about 15 minutes, because what's happening is that polyurethane, the air is hitting it with the glitter, and it'll dry up pretty quickly, and you'll be able to work with your ornament. I'll be back. You can go have a snack while this is drying. Okay, now comes the fun part for the little kids, the decorating part. Normally I will cut something out on my Cricut machine, like a name to personalize it or let it snow or whatever. But if you're just doing this for the first time and you don't have that, you can purchase stickers and put a name on it, or you can just do little decorative doodads, and that's what we're going to do today. So, where are my scissors? Oh, this is already open. Ta-da! So, oops, here we go. So all you have to do is take your little doodads and put them all over your ornament. Now, they don't have to be on both sides, but I tend to do everything on both sides, because when you put these things on the Christmas tree, you never know if they're gonna twirl around, you know, because of those little wire hooks that you use. So what I do is I go all the way around the entire ornament, and I put some fun little stickery doodads on. And if you notice, the ones I've chosen here are silver and white, or silver and clear, and white and blue. So it's not all the exact same thing. And then I also have some of these little rhinestone-y doodads that can go wherever you want to. So I'll put a few of these on. And you know what? I don't like them. I'm going to take them back off. Hey, I have a prerogative, right? I'm a woman. My prerogative. I'm just going to stick with the pretty little silvery and white, oops, silvery and white snowflakes. One more over on this side. tend to go over the top when I do these things. But you really can, because these things are so inexpensive and so completely adorable. Okay, so ta-da! Let me see. I'm gonna move this one over a little bit, and I'm gonna add one more to make it look super pretty. So ta-da! You have little crystals, and it's absolutely adorable. Okay, just make sure you're gonna leave it open for a little bit while longer, and it's just gonna continue to dry. And after it finishes drying, you're going to put your cap back on the ornament. And really, you can be done. I'm never done though. I'm always tweaking, as the case would be. So I'm adding one more. Okay, another one, a silver one right there. It's a blizzard, not just a little, they're not flurries, it's a blizzard on mine. Okay, so what do you think? I think any little girl would love to take that home from a birthday party or a Christmas party. And if you want, you can add a bow. I did a tutorial the other day on bows, if you saw it, and basically this is just the bow that I made from the tutorial. You can purchase pre-made bows at Michael's if you want, if you're not a bow aficionado. But the bow can sit right on top. It's completely up to you. Completely up to you. Can go either way with the bow. I think this project looks cute with a bow, but you may not. So basically, that's all you need to complete your project, okay? Like I said, super easy, lots of fun, and everybody can do it. I think little boys would have just as much fun as little girls doing it. And I, as an adult, love doing it because it's a great personalized gift for friends and family. So I hope you enjoyed this project. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. If not, good luck and happy crafting. Okay, so when all was said and done, I showed it to the peanut gallery and they said, boy, that's pretty underwhelming. So I ended up adding the bow to it after all. I'm gonna run you quickly through the bow steps in case you haven't seen the other video. You're going to take a piece of wire, piece of ribbon. It's gonna take, whoops, it's gonna take a few feet, okay? Press the ribbon between your thumb and your forefinger. Twist, make a loop. Twist, make a loop. Twist, whoops, twist, make a loop. The reason you're twisting is you want to make sure that the pattern side of your ribbon is on the outside. This, the example that I gave in the bow tutorial was with wired ribbon. This is not wired ribbon, so it's not going to work quite as well in being able to manipulate it as the wire. But as long as you follow the directions of pinching it in between that thumb and index finger and twisting before you make your next loop, you should be fine. And then you're going to pinch it together with your glue at the end so it'll look super duper good, okay? And you take your wire, you wrap it around, bring it together, pull it forward, twist and turn your wire. And then snip off your wire, snip off your ribbon, and fluff your bow. You could make as many loops as you want. I'm not even sure how many I made, probably about 8. Oh, and remember, When you make these bows, you have to be careful about the ends because satin ribbon is going to fray. So you're going to take a match or a lighter, or I like to use the thing that I light my gas grill up with, and you're just going to run it quickly along the edge of the ribbon. It melts it just a little, and it forms like a little crust on it when you touch it. You can feel the tiny crust, but what that's going to do, it's going to stop you from, stop it from fraying. And then you just tweak your bow a little bit. You hold it by the wire in the back, and you can move it the way you want it. And then you're just going to attach it to the top. I actually hot glued it. I don't have the hot glue gun out now, but I hot glued it. You could probably, if you have to, if you don't have a hot glue gun, use super glue or Elmer's glue or Gorilla Glue or any kind of glue you want. And then last but not least, I was told that I have to add a hanger to it because not everybody likes the wire hangers. So I just have this cute little decorative silver, I think it's whitish with silver, and I'm gonna run it through the ornament. And I will try and make it nice and straight so it's not too wrinkled. And then all you have to do is tie it off at the top. Oops, if I can get them both through the little hole. And there you have it. It will hang beautifully on your tree. And it's decorated all the way around. You want to have the both sides show probably. And I'm just going to trim this little edge here. What you can do when you put it on the tree is have the little knot that you created on the bottom so you can't see it on the string. But there you go. Final product this time, I promise. Okay? Thanks again for joining me, and happy crafting.